My hair's a mess. I feel a mess. Actually, no, I don't. My level of don't give a F about how I look, and not in a bad way, but this look right here would have tripped me out before, would have put me in a bad mood before. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know why I'm recording this video right now. I guess I feel led to yap, which I have no idea what I'm about to yap about. God, this has to be you. I was having a moment just now. I was eating my late lunch just by myself, actually on my way to the restaurant. I just had this thought of like, everyone is just doing their best. Everyone is doing their best. One person's best may not be another person's best, but that's their best at the current version that they're at right now. This is why we need to be kind to other people. I feel like that's one of my core values, if I had to label them. Like, ever since I was younger, I always felt so strongly about like being nice to people, because you don't know what people are going through. You don't know the thoughts that are in somebody's head. And I say that because I know the thoughts that have lived in my head that have tried to ruin me, try to kill me. And I think recognizing that, like, I now can recognize that those thoughts aren't my own so much of the time. God was just showing me his heart for people, which is what I believe we need to have, period, especially in these times that we're in. The greatest commandment is to love, right? I think whether someone has a relationship with God or not, they know that love is strong. Everyone wants love. I was even looking at the sky on the way to the restaurant. The clouds were so pretty. I'm like, God, what an artist you are. What an artist. And then I was reminded that his greatest creation is not trees or the clouds or the plants or the animals. In his eyes, it's us. We are the most beautiful, most precious thing to him. And I was thinking about the details in rocks, and the details in leaves, and the details on animal print, and like how God truly is an artist. And then I look at my face and I see the details in my nose and the pores, and like those are all, everything like actually is intentional. And then I thought about how so many people now are getting filler and going under the knife to feel better about themselves. Can you imagine? Maybe this will be easier for my artists out there. But can you imagine working so hard on something and then you're proud of it and you just love it? Imagine if that thing can come alive. That's a whole other, I don't know, maybe sound crazy now because I love my stuffed animals and I didn't even create them. But imagine the very thing that you create and that you adore and that you love exactly how it is then starting to change things about themselves. And when you look around, it's like all your creations are actually like kind of low-key trying to look like each other. Why are we ruining the uniqueness of who God made us to be? And that is far more than just how you look, but in who you are. I feel like our makeup and just who we are. I've struggled to fit in with any group. I think I get along with a lot of people and I'm really easy to talk to, but I've never felt like I fit in with a group, if that makes sense. But then again, maybe that's a very normal thing and not anyone feels like they fit in anywhere. But I've never felt that, and I've been friends with different types of groups of people, different types of groups of people. Yeah, that makes sense. And I've always felt like I just don't fit in. anywhere. A couple years ago, actually, it was 4 years ago now. But 4 years ago, and I have this on video. I hope I still have it because my phone broke and I've been phoneless for almost a week now. Had a lot of time to think. But God gave me a whole revelation and was like, you are not meant to fit in. Like, how can I use you if you're trying to blend in with everybody else? Oh, it was worded better. But yeah, everybody is literally just doing their best. I got emotional while eating my lunch because I think in that moment, like, God was just showing me his like tenderness towards his people and how precious, like, the way that I look at baby cows and puppies and dogs and like cute babies, like, times 1,000,500, like, that is how God looks at us. And it makes me want to cry. I'm also going to get my period, okay? I've been very emotional and slightly unstable these past few days. Oh my gosh, I hope I don't have to upload this video. I don't do this. I don't sit and just talk. I mean, I used to kind of with my mukbangs. I don't do those anymore. Not really. But you know what? God has called me to this channel, and I know I've said that I feel like I've said that so many times on this channel, and maybe you're hearing that for the first time. If you've been watching me, you know that that's something that I've been, like, struggling to come to terms with, or just struggling to, like, I don't know, there's just so much, like, resistance with this internally. But when I was younger, I got in trouble a lot for just yapping, for talking. And adults would comment all the time, like, you know, you talk too much. Teachers would move me. And I feel like now as a grown adult, I don't think I'm as yappy as I used to be. And maybe it's from pain and trauma and feeling like, you know, if I'm going to be misunderstood, then I'd rather not talk at all. I think that's a big thing for me because I am very misunderstood. And I think in this season, I'm learning how to be okay with being misunderstood. I'm not masking, no people pleasing. If people think I'm a B, you could think I'm a B. But yeah, going back to just we're all doing our best. I'm doing my best. You're doing your best. And that means that we need to be kinder to ourselves. And that means we need to be kinder to other people. Because, like, have you ever had such a bad day and then you get a random compliment? And this might not happen all the time, but, like, you get a random compliment and it, like, brightens your day. Like, open your eyes so that you're able to see things around you and give that love away. You know, don't just be complimenting people if you don't mean it, because you can also feel that. People like me, I can feel it. Anyway, I'm just yapping. And maybe that's all I'm supposed to do on this channel is just yap. I don't know, okay? I've been feeling very lost when it comes to this channel. And you can feel lost and be very active at the same time. I'm posting, I'm trying, I'm doing. It's been hard to, like, enjoy the process of it all. And that's the thing, like, this is a process. Like, this journey that we're on is a process, and our heart posture in this process that we're in is so important. And so I'm just constantly asking God to check me in this season. If you don't know me, I'm a follower of Jesus, and I've been called to live a righteous life. And I'm doing it, and it has not been easy, let me tell you. I would love to share my testimony one day. I think that's a wrap on that. I hope I'm not posting this. I'm acting like I am, though, so I'm gonna just do a closeout anyway. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Be kind to yourself. Be so kind to yourself. That sounds corny to some people. Unhealed people are going to think that healing is corny. And healing is the coolest thing you could ever do for yourself, for humanity. Okay, bye.